Hello, hello, hello. I'm sorry for the delay of 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay, you can wait 2 minutes.
Hello.
It's not a problem. As you can see, Sid is a little sad today.
Yes.
Sid, what do you think, Sid? What's wrong with you? You seem a little sad. Yes, I'm sad all the time. I'm a little bitch. Yes, Sid's not going to be there today. Buddy, you know what? I'm recording this whole thing and going to send that to Sid.
Right. Is your voice coming up first? You're the one on the line.
Haha, I can mute myself and just send your shit, you know.
Okay, Nell.
The power of editing.
Plot all along.
But anyway, today we have one topic, literally one topic.
The ratio of our topics really dwindles with each episode, with each passing episode.
One topic, I tell you. Actually, wait. You know what? I need to
news.
I need to
We
get.
should do opinionated.
I need to get.
Whatever happened to our themes, by the way?
Sid never gave me WebM files, so you know I can't. My laptop can't handle them. But I will quickly just get Reddit started, and you can tell me, how was your day, Audi?
My day was great.
What did you
It is
do
hot as
today?
shit over here. I went to did some work, came back in the afternoon. It was hot as fuck, and I came back and did more work over here.
What a liar! You slept, didn't you?
I actually did sleep. Holy shit!
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
One of the rare occasions I actually do sleep.
Rare occasions. He says, guys, don't believe him. If anyone's watching, don't believe this shit. He sleeps all the time. He sleeps more than me.
Nah. Believe it or not, 6 hours is all I need.
Don't believe it, guys. Don't believe
one
it.
way or the other.
Just don't believe it. Don't stop believing. Anyway,
starting connection issues because Reddit. Fucking hell.
Yep. But so Audi did work today. I too did work today. Of course I did. Audi, move a little to your right, and we can. Yeah. Thank you. Anyway, yeah.
Perfectly.
I don't know if Reddit is up yet, but it should be.
Just give it a couple of minutes. Yeah, it should be up.
Sure. I can see something.
Yes.
Okay.
I can see our animation. Starting. We can start off.
Okay. Glad to have everyone here. Whoever is here, that is. I don't know all the people over here. But today we're going to be talking about literally one topic. Okay, I'm telling you, we prepared for this, but we didn't prepare for it in a way because the topic turned out to be so boring for me that I can't really talk too much about it. But we will turn this into like a, I don't know, AMA or something afterwards. So you can ask us about Weeb stuff and we can have a lot of fun together. And yeah, we're going to start off. And by start off, I mean we're going to do only going to do Super Crooks.
Yes, today we're going to be talking about a very recently released Netflix show, I believe, that has been made from the Super Crooks. I forgot to keep the
page open
for Super Crooks open.
My God. Yes,
it is an anime that was created by Netflix, which is based on the comic, actually not manga, comic by Mark Miller, which is also of the same name, and very similar character style, art style especially, very reminiscent of the Marvel comic style, if you will. But then it has been ported into this anime adaptation, which has been directed by Motonobu Hori.
Yes, I know who that is.
Yes, me too.
Of course, Mr. Motonobu.
Names, I remember.
Yeah.
Motonobu. Okay.
What? Wasn't that what you said?
All of 5 seconds. Motonobu.
Oh, Motonobu. Yes.
Yeah.
Motonobu. Indeed. That's what I said. I'm just going to quickly restart our Twitch because we seem to be dead over there. But yeah. Okay, so I don't know how old this comic actually is, but I don't know. I just have a lot of weird thoughts about it, which I don't really think are great. Adi, what did you think about Super Crooks? Wait, how many episodes did you watch of Super Crooks?
So I ended up watching up around 7 episodes. I thought I watched 8.
No.
At the time. But actually, I wasn't really that interested because it felt very slow to begin with. Or it actually felt slow in general. I don't know why. the pacing seemed very odd, and it was a very simple story for, like, I think what I believe is the first season of Super Crooks. Anyways, they just show one large heist or two heists, one large and one like medium heist to sort of base off our main characters. This thing, Johnny Bolt and Casey.
Nice stat.
Nice stat. Yes, I wanted to say that is a fucking.
Oh my god.
But yes, Casey Neistat. But yeah, the two heists so far, and over the course of 13 episodes, it felt a bit dragged out. I will say that much.
Yeah.
And there were also a couple of, how would I say it, faults, if you will, with the powers that were displayed on the heroes. Like, and I'm not going to fault the animation. The animation is like whatever.
Yeah,
But,
the animation is whatever, but the powers are ridiculous, so to speak.
The powers are like a bit all over the place from what I noticed. Like, some powers are explained decently. Some powers are very simple in nature, but then other powers are like fucking. It's either simple or it's like extreme god
Balls to the walls.
bullshit. Yeah, basically, it's like there's no middle ground as such.
Yeah, never. And that is very clearly shown when. Okay, you know what? Even the starting, I was like, okay, this guy. So basically, it starts off with this guy Johnny, who's a little kiddo, and he discovers that he has like little lightning powers, and he wants to show off to everybody that he got lightning powers because that's what you do as a kid who has superhero powers. So this genius, he's a kid, okay, but still, this genius decides to float over a pool. And then people start ridiculing him because they figure out who he is, and they're like, haha, Lama, what an idiot. And then he falls into the pool and electrocutes everybody. And he's.
You know, some. I like that. I wanted that to happen. I was like, this dumb kid is actually figured out his power as electricity, and his first thought was, I'm gonna go over the pool. This should be relatively safe. This shouldn't get me into any trouble at all. And that's exactly what I've known.
Yeah, I mean. Like
it's a bit obvious, like the way the plot goes on, and it kind of it really sets up the character for the future as well. But then it's sort of a very abrupt start, if you will, to have this kid who has like aspirations to be a superhero, but only ends up massacring like what felt like 60 people in a pool.
Yeah, and then that leads to more problems, and then a truck crashes somewhere, and then it hits a petrol pump, and then it flies into the air, and then falls into the pool, and pigs fall all over.
Yep. That felt very Bollywood-esque for some reason. I don't know why. After the pool was like, okay, whatever. The pool makes sense. Then the truck came in, then fucking pigs started flowing out of it. When the pigs came, I fucking lost it. I just sat back like, what the fuck is gonna happen next?
Yeah, like why are there weird pigs falling into the water along with the other dead bodies? And
free bacon.
Really, like you could probably eat the humans in the pool as well, to be very honest. But the thing is, he was trying to impress this girl he had a crush on, and the girl's boyfriend is like literally electrocuted in front of her, and she's just like. So
what surprised me is that she lived. I thought she was going to be in the pool at the same time, but she lived. She was the only one in the whole pool. Was like, you know what? The guy has electricity. I'm gonna get the fuck out just to see what the fuck happens.
You know
she
what?
was the only one who had like a brain cell running at that.
Why is that your point of curiosity? My point of curiosity was how the fuck did this guy manage to escape without the cops coming after him? Later they show him just sitting and then he's like sad in a corner. I'm like, yo, you should be fucking arrested right now. You should be in jail. I'm
pretty sure you destroyed the cops as well.
No, but it was basically a massacre. Nobody had any option to do anything. It was a massacre.
Nobody knew. They showed later on, right? They showed that the ambulances and all that were there. The doctors were tending to the dead and the injured, and they were like, this electro kid comes out of nowhere and is like, here is cup of hot cocoa.
There are witnesses. Like people are watching.
The witnesses died.
The witnesses didn't die. The witnesses were there, and they should have been like, yeah, dude. Electric kid over here claimed to be the hero, destroyed half the town's kids. Can you please arrest the shit out of this guy?
And I'm pretty sure because they showed everyone running away. Look at in that whole Bollywood part, people died in the pool. The people who ran out of the pool also died because a fucking truck came out of nowhere, and then a petrol pump blew up at the same time. So anyone who was in the general vicinity just kind of blew to bits. Just that girl and his friend survived, and that was about it. There was literally no other survivors.
I don't know.
Pretty sure the girl was shocked to no end. And his friend was like, Well, we done fucked up.
Yeah, it was
Maybe we
pretty.
shouldn't have taken electricity over water.
It was pretty fucking stupid. Let's just say.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah, it's so.
it's like
He
it
also
still felt
figures out
whatever
that he
for
can steal money from an ATM by just going because he has electricity powers, and he also manages to just shut down an entire city and power up an entire mall, and then destroy the mall because the overflow of electricity to it. And all this shit wasn't enough for this kid to get a power trip. He ends up becoming a villain, super
future,
villain. I don't know. So then
Super
he's in Supermax. He's in a Supermax prison the next time we see him, and I would just like to talk about that for a moment. You
Actually, wait. This when you said he uses the electricity to get you use it on the ATM.
yeah,
That's when the stupidity of the powers kind of start. They never
that's
really
true.
explain how he uses electricity alone to just tamper with an ATM, because I'm pretty sure an ATM would have some sort of safety measures in it to be like, additional electric surge. Well, fuck you, no money for you today. And I'm pretty sure there would have been other sort of measures to it. They just kind of let it go, like, okay, use electricity. Well, fuck, give him $1 million, I guess. And shit like that tends to happen in the future as well, where they just make shit happen and they kind of never really explain it, so to speak.
No, my question is how does he make only a certain amount of money come out? Like it's either open or it's not. Either all the money comes out or nothing comes out. How do you just be like, okay, I'll take like $20 this
withdrawal
time
limit,
and that's it.
obviously.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Withdrawal limit with super electric powers. I have a feeling like in a world where superpowers exist, people would like kind of super power proof this shit. Like
Yeah,
I don't
mean,
know,
if they can make
sense.
a supermax prison, I'm pretty sure they can make a superpower proof ATM, if you will.
Yeah,
There will be other provisions like that.
And I don't even know why this guy pulls off jobs where he has to go to Supermax, because he can literally just go to ATMs around town, take out a card, just put it in, and then take out all the money he wants, walk out, and everyone's going to be like, "Oh, this guy just withdrew money." Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they show the full extent of his powers in the beginning still. So there's nothing really stopping him from shorting the whole city to holy hell and just kind of taking all the scraps for himself. Like, well, that's one city down, a fuck ton more to go.
Yeah, he can just go around taking whatever the fuck he wants, and I see nothing that can ever stop him from doing this shit. Like
aside from his own boredom or ego, I suppose. He just wants to do shit that is well out of his own reach.
Yeah,
and he falls in real trouble for it.
Yeah. And then there's the girl that he sits with. Is she here? Yeah, there's this girl right over
Casey
here.
Neistat, yeah.
Casey Neistat, yes. Shit, so, okay. I would just like to say, the whole intro to the whole show is just literally both this guy and this girl being sexual as fuck for no reason. I just skipped the intro each time because of the goddamn this too.
Both of them were strip dancing in the intro.
Yeah, I was like, this is too awkward to watch. It's so weird.
The music felt a bit off, but what made it even weirder was the dancing. I just sat through the intro like, what the fuck am I watching? Like this is not even bad. This is just like generally weird, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna skip past it now. It's fine.
Yeah, it was really weird. Like they're literally just dancing and trying to like at one point I think she starts twerking or something. I don't even know what the fuck that was.
She starts doing the whole strip dance, fucking routine, basically.
In the middle of the street, mind you. This isn't even like somewhere where they're doing it for each other. Like
in her butt,
yeah. They're doing it in the middle of the street because that's apparently very fun for people to watch as they travel along the road.
The families do need entertainment while crossing the road.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway. So the
Super Crooks. It's a ragtag bunch of. I wouldn't exactly call it ragtag, but it is ragtag in the way they formed it, so to speak. Ragtag bunch of criminals.
Also, like I don't know if this is like I don't know how old the comic is, but I don't know if the characters are inspired by what's that show, The Boys, or if The Boys was inspired by this, where the heroes like don't give a shit how many people they like blatantly kill as they go along their business. Like even the first guy with the rubber ball guy,
the rubber ball and the fucking mountain man. I was like, are they really?
I think we have a picture of the mountain man here.
Yeah. I put it at the far end. Oh, so this was published around 2012.
Okay, so
not too old. Really not.
This is the mountain man over here, and he comes in and absolutely almost destroys everybody. But then what happens is this ragtag team, as they call it, managed to somehow defeat him by blasting him with electricity. And one of this electric guy's friends is basically just a guy who throws bad luck on you. He's like, bad luck be upon you and bad luck do be upon you. And
That's
the
some
mountain man,
bullshit part.
yeah, the mountain man falls into this building, and right before he falls, inside the building, they're like, we finally made this poisonous gas, and he falls in, he gets poisoned instantly, which is just like bad luck, convenient,
Yes.
but still. And he doesn't give a shit. He just like jumps in. I think it's like wrong to call him a man. Look at him. He's not a
Yeah,
man.
he's basically a fucking 8 elixir card in Clash Royale right now.
He's like the abomination on steroids, and the Hulk abomination, but on steroids, because this guy's
he's
like
a
much
Roman
bigger.
gladiator that just took way too much steroids on his own.
Yeah, and then you have this idiot, the
rubber ball.
rubber ball guy. I don't know what the hell his name actually is, but
moron.
Yeah, the rubber ball.
He just calls himself the rubber ball and just fucking bounces around like a moron. But you know something? I expected the amount of damage to be done from the mountain man, that kind of damage. The rubber ball on the other just comes in and levels like a fucking street on his way out, 2-3 streets on his way out, and then goes onto a rampage essentially and breaks the road in front of him.
Yeah, and then he like destroys everything. Like he's like going into buildings and destroying buildings to throw it on top of the car. Like, how does that make sense?
Like, do they get like a free pass from the hero organization, the Union of Justice,
No,
or something,
so
where
they
they're
don't.
like, break whatever the fuck you want, we'll just pay for it afterwards.
It's not even break whatever the fuck you want. Like each house you're breaking down has like some different floors with like different families living in there. You're essentially killing like 30 people per building at least.
In the process of
And he drops like 10 buildings straight up over there.
Oh my
And
god.
somehow he's still popular. Like people are like, hey, maniacal hero, hey, take a selfie.
Like, how the fuck is this guy? How the fuck did nobody at least, look at his work and be like, maybe he destroys way too many buildings, one too many buildings in the job. Maybe he's not a hero so much.
Like in Fairy Tail, when the guild Fairy Tail ends up taking any job, they destroy like different parts of the city and they are fined heavily and they don't actually get any money from the job because they destroy way more than they actually save. You know what? I think somebody should be held responsible in this freaking show. And then there's
and Cowboy Bebop as well. They're also held accountable for their actions.
That's true. And
then this guy just goes around on a rampage like, fuck it, I'm gonna catch these guys one way or the other.
One sec, I'm just going to refresh your the thing on Reddit. It seems to be a little dead. Yeah, this guy over here on the screen right now, it is the gladiator who's supposed to be the strongest freaking hero. Yeah, and he literally just bounces in and punches the shit out of people, and for some reason sits on top of a plane when he has the option of sitting in it.
That the scene where they show him sitting on top of the plane, going, yes, the plane goes by that. I fucking laughed at that shit. That was too good.
Yeah, but like, what did he achieve by sitting on top of the plane?
That makes sense. If you have the option and the strength to actually sit on top of a plane and live through it, why the fuck wouldn't you do it? It seems fucking hilarious as an idea, But then if you had the capability of doing it, why not? Might as well just do it.
Or
it seems like.
Or you could sit inside and actually take out the person who was responsible for getting the main villain free over there at the time, whoever the T-Cube or whatever the fuck his name was.
On top of the plane actually worked out because those two fucking regenerative brothers managed to fall on top of the fucking plane and found him.
Yeah, but if he sat inside, that wouldn't happen. And they had no way of getting in.
That is true. Closer quarters, I think you would have beat the shit out of them and thrown them.
Nandemo Theme is in chat. He said, I just ate Shin Ramyun for dinner and my Australian cousin is gone from my grandma's house, so I don't have anyone to talk about. Talk about? You mean talk to? You can talk to us. But yeah, Shin Ramyun is really good for dinner. I don't have Shin Ramyun anymore, so you can send me some. No, I'm kidding. And I'm sorry your Australian cousin is gone, but you can have fun with us. We will stream every day for you. Yay!
may not be Australian, but we certainly are fun.
And we're definitely not your cousins.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's the okay. So this guy somehow
Again,
survives.
So, but that's the thing, right? So like I said, this guy is very normal in comparison, because if you see this guy, he's like super strength, and that's it. The guy is just insanely fucking strong. He can go from like he's like Kaido at the end of the day. Nothing can kill him. Falling from the sky can't kill him at the end of the day. So he's like a very simple power.
Okay, you know what? Okay, so before that, okay, he falls into the water, and this Casey girl, by the way, very convenient, perfect planning. Apparently, very conveniently, she right there when he lands.
Yeah.
If she could convince him that he was going to save some mermaid kingdom in the water, why couldn't she just like drown him?
That's what I also thought. Why couldn't she just kill him? She could have broken him mentally, essentially. Like he was like a how do you call it? Civilized thug, if you will. That's all he was.
Yeah.
She would have mentally broken this guy, and he would have just been laying dead in the water.
Yeah, and instead, when he was floating in the water, I was like, okay, he fucking drowned. His body is like floating right now.
Basically.
But then he comes back later. I'm like, what the hell? How the hell is this guy alive? Why wouldn't you kill him? It's like the best time ever to kill one of your main problems in this weird ass plan that you're putting out. Like, god freaking damn it.
I don't know why they want to go with the whole no casualty idea in such cases, because they really don't mind killing off people if it's really necessary to them. Like, even in the scene before the whole flight thing, Johnny just goes up and kills a random dude near a fan blade.
Yep.
I'm like, what the fuck? It's like a random fucking murder out of nowhere. So then, is that where you draw the line? Like, I'm like, I don't want to kill superheroes because that will drag way too much attention. But rampant murder, who gives a fuck?
But the thing is, it's going to be like, okay, superhero involved in a air crash. He sat on top of the plane like an idiot instead of sitting in it, and then he fell off and drowned. Like that's nobody's going to take the fall for that. He's just an idiot. Okay. The people are going to be like, okay, you know what? I'm sad that a superhero is gone, but goddamn, which moron sits on top of a plane?
My God. It's fucking. I find that way too fucking funny. That was like the one moment I found funny in the whole thing, but I don't think it was meant to be funny.
It was. I don't know if this is like some insane parody that we are just not understanding over here. I will gladly take it. It's a common historian says what anime is. This is Super Crooks. It's on Netflix. It's based off a comic and
of the same name.
Yeah, of the same name, and it's not great.
It's. Okay, like it has a lot of explaining to do. It has some interesting powers, but it has a fuck ton of explaining to do for those powers. Like, I can understand the simple powers. One dude can shoot electricity. One dude has super strength. But then when you put in heroes like the fucking Praetorian.
One sec, he also said, the same guy also said, it's kind of very funny middle-aged Indian guys discussing cartoons. Yeah, well, I don't know. If you think cartoons are childish, then yes, it definitely seems weird. But we think it's for everybody, so we just watch whatever we want. But yeah, if you're entertained, we're doing our job.
Kind of cartoon that kids should be watching.
Because it starts with like
left, right, and center.
It starts with like mad murder right at the start.
Essentially, it's a very abrupt show, and again, people like the fucking Praetorian came out of nowhere, left field.
Yeah, like
I didn't expect that guy to exist.
Like this dude over here. God. Okay, you know what? Here's the thing. This guy, okay, so just to explain it to people, he has 200 different powers and not even he knows what's going to come out. And he has cards and each card shows him a new power. Except this is, it's like basically a copycat of other powers that is
powers basically.
Because
he gains new powers every day. He's supposed to gain a new power every day.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they say he has 200 powers that even he doesn't know of, but he also gains a new power every day.
See.
So he gains the transmits blink, the fucking teleportation.
Yeah.
And he also gains a new power every day for some dumb shit reason. But he just gains it.
He's just OP. But no, so there's if you see this thing of Ragnarok. What is it? What is it called?
Record of Ragnarok.
It was it Record of Ragnarok? I for some reason I'm like very confused about the name.
It is the tournament one, right?
Yeah.
The one
but yeah, in that Buddha has a has a weapon where it becomes different things according to what it is. But if you go even further back, Hunter x Hunter has this character who has who again he has like multiple these things. A random thing pops up and he gets to use it whether he wants to or not. He doesn't have control over his thing. But giving him 200 of them, which he can just be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and like what the fuck? You're just throwing out like 100 different things. Also, Random Otaku said I finished Hellsing Ultimate Kakegurui Season 2 watching Friends and Inside Out for the past week. Kakegurui, I haven't watched Season 2 yet. Friends is cool. Inside Out, haven't watched. Control 9K says, stop watching cartoons, damn it. Do some reading. Read 177013. Already read it. Read something good, become cultured. I mean, I haven't read it. What? This is the only time I have access to Netflix now. Yeah, don't watch this show on Netflix, Random Otaku. It's not that great.
Yeah, there are better shows out there. Watch them.
But yeah, like who gave this guy more than 200 powers? Like, and he's like OP. Each power is OP. He's like fireball. But like what?
He has fucking Kagemuchi no Jutsu, and then he makes them use abilities as well. Each one gets an ability of their own.
Yeah,
and he destroys people with it. It's not like each clone is a weaker version of himself. Everyone is strong. Yeah, and this guy is literal god walking around.
Did you see that part where he's like where the villains jump into the hero HQ and they're trying to steal something and this guy pops up, he's like, let me see what I have. Laser eyes, and he literally kills every civilian around him.
I see.
And people are like, and later on in the show, like later on after there's a time skip and shit, people are like, I think this guy's bad. And I'm like, oh shit, like, okay, you have 5 villains, you know what the villains can do, and then you go in and see like bodies which have been cut in half by a laser, fireball burnt, and you're like, must be the villains, not the guy who has 200 different abilities, must be the fucking villains. Oh my god, it's hilarious watching this.
Also, I would like to ask his origin. Like, I didn't see that far now, but do they ever explain his origin, so to speak?
No.
Because all I know about him is that he's supposed to be an ancient Roman dude or soldier that has been revived in the modern era and been given abilities. What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
Is he an actual like cryo sleep soldier, or was he like revived using DNA cloning or some shit?
I have no freaking idea what he
I was
did.
like, okay, the Praetorian sounds like a cool name. Must be like a Roman dude or something. And he turns out to be an actual fucking Roman dude. And I was like, okay, was he put in cryosleep? And was cryosleep even there during the Roman era? Was he cloned?
They have superheroes. And instead of cryosleep, one guy is just like, freeze this guy. Done.
What the fuck? He just came out of nowhere and he just walks around like he's like a normal fucking human being. I'm like, he has a house full of marble statues and like a Roman villa, so to speak.
He does?
But then he walks up. Yeah, they show in one scene where he enters his house and there are like Roman statues and they're like Roman pillars and there as well. That. It's all white marble, so to speak. And there's like one lady with like a fucking mopping bucket and all just standing there going, hello.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. That was freaking terrible. And also, yeah, like these are the main characters. These are the protagonists. These are the villains that we're supporting. Well, one guy can create ice, original. One guy can create lightning, original. Not lightning, it's like electricity.
Electricity, yeah.
One guy can teleport, original. And the other guy has bad luck. Okay, this is actually original. Like, I've never seen...
This is actually original. I want to understand how this bad luck shit works. I can understand, Frozone, Storm Spirit, and what this guy.
Literally everyone who can teleport. Literally.
Yeah, everyone. But then this bad luck dude, he literally has transmittable bad. How the fuck do you transmit bad luck?
Yeah, the worst fucking part is like this guy has the most OP shit ever. It's like giving you bad luck, and the Roman dude is like, reflection ray, you have bad luck now.
Yeah, I know that just seems way too convenient.
Yeah.
Like, how do you just reflect a bad luck? It's like the fucking, you go into school and you say like a bad word to someone, like reflect back on you. It's basically that shit essentially. But in superhero form.
It's the superhero version of Know You.
Know You, basically. My god, it's stupid.
Okay, also Nandemo Theme said I meant finished Kakegurui season 1, bro. My typing skills are getting worse. Kakegurui season 1 was good, but it's like Shokugeki no Soma or Food Wars, as you guys may know it, where everyone like literally orgasms for no reason at all. and it just makes no sense because he's like, I played this. And she's like, oh. I'm like, okay, no, that's weird. That's kind of weird. By the way, when will the next batch of Stone Ocean come out? See, Sid is dead. Okay, we don't know when Stone Ocean will come out. Only Sid knows Stone Ocean stuff. Don't ask us Stone Ocean stuff. We don't watch JoJo. You weeb.
His
Anyway,
grave is shaking with the mention of JoJo.
but yeah, right about the I don't know when it comes out. Yeah,
fucking. What is the name? Black Eye, Evil Eye. What? I think it was Evil Eye. I don't know what the fuck.
I have no idea.
What is the thing that there's his logo resembles a fucking talisman, which is either called like a black eye or a blue eye or some shit like that. It's like a good luck or a bad luck charm, basically.
It's always a bad luck charm with this guy.
But that's the thing. Is it even bad luck at a certain point? Because every time something happens, it seems oddly fucking convenient that the things that happen exist at that point in time. Like the mountain man dude falls into a factory full of chemical poisonous gas.
Yeah, that's bad luck for him.
The odds of that shit? What the fuck are the odds of that happening? Like, how is it that they travel around the fucking
Are you saying that your local neighborhood chemical factory has never killed anybody huge?
Oh, but come on, like the possibility of them going in random areas trying to escape a big
it's really stupid because at one point this guy's like, bad luck on you, and the fucking plane crashes into the guy. I'm like, what the fuck?
I didn't expect the plane to come out of nowhere. Like, what the fuck is the plane? Where did that come from?
Yeah, it just comes out of nowhere.
Like planes hitting him. A couple of planes are just fucking going off in like random directions. I'm like, did he curse the whole area? What the fuck is this? Like, did he just fuck everyone up in the process?
Basically, he can play God, except he has no control over it. Or he also watched JoJo, those his random Otaku. No, he didn't. He hasn't watched JoJo.
But I haven't watched it yet.
We are. I'm not going to watch JoJo anytime soon. I'll watch it after Audi does, I guess. But yeah. Also, so here's what happens. Okay, this guy. Which episode are you on, by the way? Of this.
I'm on 7. I think I started 8. Yeah, I started 8. I got done with the point where they showed Mr. Mats entering Supermax prison and sort of showing him retiring from the criminal business, so to speak.
Oh, you're there.
The bastard. Okay. Yeah.
There is a lot of. Oh my god, Netflix, stop auto playing shit. Thank you. Okay, so I'm on episode 10. Okay, and I was gonna do. I didn't feel like doing 11. I would have had just enough time to do 11, 12, 13, but I was like, nah. So what happens is they absolutely shit the bed. The whole plan goes to shit. Okay. The fire, the random 200 this thing dude. So they have this weird plan where the guy who can animate things and make them fly around. He gets a necromancer back from the grave and then pulls out 100,000 zombies, which feels like, and he makes them march into the city and he makes them cycle into the city on bikes for some reason.
Well, I see necromancy is now part of the power list.
So the thing is, the necromancer is dead, okay?
But he gets reanimated, it's a necromancer.
It's a necromancer who's been
necromancing another necromancer.
Yeah, but it's not exactly necromancy because he doesn't bring him back to life, so to speak, but he just animates his body. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I understand the difference, but then
yeah.
But then he comes back and he creates an army out of his own free will. Is that what you're saying? Or
no.
Command.
So so wait, okay. Just look at this stream, okay? You see. I don't know. Is my cursor showing up over here? For me, it is at least. Yeah, this dude who can he can telepathically move things. Yeah, it's not a magnet boy. He can telepathically move anything. So he raises the necromancer out of his grave, and then raises everyone else in the graveyard, and then makes it look like the necromancer is back.
I see. Okay, hold up. what the fuck are the extent of their powers again? Like this again. This
Yeah, it
detail I
makes
didn't
no
know.
sense because I'm like, okay, you got the necromancer up from the grave, makes sense. You can control any object apparently, so you got him up,
Yeah.
but you got everyone else up as well, and then they're cycling into the city. Like, what sense does that make? I was like, why the hell are zombies cycling?
This guy is the best fucking micro player of the century. Like this guy can control 100,000 people at the same time, have them cycling as well. Fucking
And he's just sitting in the side and he's like drinking a soda. I'm like, yo, what? Are you like shitting me right now? You're doing all this without even breaking a sweat. Like, there's no way you got captured. And then what makes it better is like, so this zombie attack immediately gets all the heroes out of the hero HQ, okay? Except the 200 spells dude, because he apparently had some food that upset his stomach and he had to go to the bathroom in the middle of the meeting, and all these heroes left without him. So he leaves, he comes out, he's like, oh, where is everybody? And they're like, and he's suddenly like, oh, I have super hearing, and then he can hear them looking around for something in the superhero HQ, and then he goes and like fucks them up. But they're looking for an count, like this is old count, they're looking for his
the
helmet.
Count Orlok. Yeah, I remember.
God freaking damn it, they get the helmet, okay? The helmet turns out to be a fake, and this guy like destroys them. And then the ghost guy goes in to get the real helmet. He gets it, and he gets everyone out. Okay, he gets everyone out. Everyone's safe. And then they go to the castle, which the count is in, okay? And then they're all like, yay, we did it, we're alive, nobody can stop us now. And then suddenly time freezes, and this guy walks in with all his 200 fucking thousand powers, and he's like, I've stopped all your, stopped time completely for you guys. You're physically stopped, you're mentally stopped, nobody can use any of your powers. And then the big bad dude, the bastard, walks in behind him, and this guy's like, are you surprised? I am a hero, but I'm also on the side of the villains. Like, holy fucking shit, what is going on right now? Like, what the actual fuck is going on right now?
The Praetorian is supposed to be like the ultimate ass pull to everything. Like, if you need someone to fill up some sort of plot hole, that's the Praetorian.
Yeah,
right
he is a complete ass pull literally everywhere. That's all I can say.
What the fuck, man? Like,
because he literally walks in and he
fucking JoJo's them basically.
He like fucking he destroys. It's like you put Madara in front of like the Hidden Leaf Village babies or something. Nobody can do anything. And here's the worst part. Okay, so you know how the bastard, the main dude, can like explode people's heads randomly.
He just made someone have a headache, and apparently their head exploded right.
Yeah. So the count jumps in front of him and he's like, I was sleeping when you guys came in and forgot to wish you. So here you go. Here is your money. And then he's like, why is everyone frozen? And then he turns around and this guy's like, oh, you motherfucker. And then he just like floats his head and the count is dead right there. So it turns out that the count and the bastard were once like, they formed the biggest group of villains, and then they each split and they did their own thing. And this guy like really like, now the count comes in and this guy's like, fuck you dude, fuck you, and then he just kills him. It was very disappointing to say the least.
I do remember the Heat saying something about forming the first golden age of criminals.
Yeah. The three of them form it together.
Oh, I see.
And then afterwards, the count jumps in and this dude just straight up kills him.
What is the bastard's power anyway? Like, does he just control their blood or? Like,
I don't know. He just makes people's head explode. He just like, hey, and they just fucking die.
What the fuck, man?
Don't ask me.
So they never explained that either. He's just like, yep, he's the head exploding guy over there. Yep.
Yeah. After that, I just stopped. After that, these guys are all really sad and they're all drinking and they all leave and they all part ways and all that shit. And then this dude. Our boy Johnny or whatever the fuck his name is,
Johnny Boy,
he goes, he's traveling with Casey like really pissed off, like, I waited so long for this, nothing ever goes my way, blah 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 blah. And then he sees a turret, he takes her there, he's like, will you marry me? And then he gets like this little electric ring around her finger for the time being, and she's like, okay. And then they both start making out and they're gonna get married. And then his the guys he got caught with originally, they come, they take him for a bachelor party, and then they're like, we need to drink a little bit more. And then they're like, fuck, we don't have any money. So he goes to an ATM, takes some money. And these guys are like, yo, don't you want money to live with your wife? Like, if you're poor and you get married, you'll end up in divorce. So you're going to have a bad time. So I think we should go and we should like, get all the ATMs over here. Like, check this out. Look at all these things. And he's like, I don't know, dude. The cameras everywhere. And then the teleportation dude teleports away, brings all their costumes. And they're like, haha, we came prepared. And then they go stealing from ATMs everywhere. Okay.
That's how it ends?
No. This is the 10th. This is like the 10th episode. They go stealing from everywhere in all the ATMs. And then this fucker comes back again. Okay.
The fucking Praetorian?
Yeah. Catches them, beats the shit out of them, and then he almost manages to escape the Praetorian, and then the gladiator comes in and punches the shit out of him, and he gets caught and sent to Supermax prison. And
I see.
While he's being sent to Supermax prison, Casey is standing in the church and looking around for him, like, hey, where the fuck is this guy? I'm literally ready to get married. And someone is like, maybe he's in the subway and he doesn't have signal on his phone. And she's just standing there like that. Then she throws her wedding dress in the trash, burns it up. And then later there's because she's like, I'm done with this guy. I'm pissed off. I'm fucking done with this guy. He abandoned me at the freaking altar. And then there's a 5-year time skip. And the Praetorian is now being held for his crime. Someone took a photo of him laser beaming and killing people. And that comes out.
Well,
and
what happened to the cameras in there? How about that? What happened to the footage of that shit?
No, apparently that doesn't exist. But one random guy takes a video of it or a photo of it. And this guy's now being held for his crime. And then people are like, hey, Gladiator, you used to be friends with him. Are you in this together? And then he's like, no, I'm not in this.
I see.
And then I got fucking done also. Nandemo Theme says, I thought they were the weakling side characters from Invincible, not gonna lie. Yeah, they probably can be.
They
also, being
like
named Johnny is a JoJo's reference. I swear to God, if you tell me one more JoJo's reference.
There is a hero, the Utopian. He kind of looks like the fucking Metro Man from Megamind and Omni-Man from Invincible mixed. He kind of looks like both of them.
Yeah. But my God, like this show, I was done with it by the 10th episode. I was like, I can't do more.
Again, like I said, I like the general concept of it. It's a very simple story for something based on superheroes, but why does it need fucking explanation?
No, it's like the same old. It's like the same old shit that everyone's done. There's like nothing new. There's nothing new about this show. It's just the same old powers. Everybody is OP, and some people are just like they don't even deserve to be heroes.
You know what? I don't even want an explanation for everyone. I want an explanation for the Praetorian alone. What the fuck are his powers? What the fuck is his limit? Is he basically Superman?
I'm so done with his I'm so done with his like freaking annoying face and him just coming everywhere and being like, oh, I have the perfect power to fuck you up with this time, even though I have
another fucking doubt. In the scene where right after the first heist got done and the Praetorian catches these 4 dudes, he basically sends out each of his illusions to fight like each of them.
Yeah.
And the first 3, his Johnny's friends, they get their ass handed to them.
Yeah.
One of them gets basically DBZ'd to absolute oblivion.
Yeah.
This guy fucking does the fucking multiple kicks, sends him flying, kicks him back in full DBZ game style. And somehow he lives through that shit. Then second guy, the bad luck guy, got eaten by a fucking shark.
Hey, but he killed the shark instantly.
Oh, but he got eaten by a fucking great white shark that is
like
10 times larger than him.
Shark swallows him whole, and then he cuts the shark open and then beats him up.
I'm sorry. How does he escape without a broken bone at least? And after the Praetorian blew up the shark, he's still somehow alive.
I don't freaking know. This guy makes no sense.
I mean, come on. And then the third guy basically gets beaten to a fucking pulp against a car door. I mean, how the fuck do you survive that?
The Praetorian is like, death by kicking. I'm like, holy shit, he's dead.
The motherfucker is actually dead. And then after that,
he shows
all
up.
3 of them just get up like, yes, we just got our asses beaten to absolute shit, but we're fine.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
But basically, Casey is like OP as shit and also weirdly sexual as shit.
Convenient. I wouldn't even say OP. She's just perfectly convenient for every situation. She's just there at the right time in the right place at every single point in the whole story. If she even fucked up in one scenario, these four idiots would have been dead way before, and then the show would have ended a lot sooner.
Yeah, of
If she
course.
wasn't there in that
She
first
wasn't there.
heist, oh boy.
If she wasn't there, the show ends in like the second episode.
Yeah, basically. She has all the brain cells that she has to fucking give on loan to these four idiots who keep going around getting themselves in trouble with the fucking Praetorian and Gladiator.
Yeah, I know, right? And I don't know, like, is it really the best thing to do to have like okay, either this guy goes for like the shittiest crimes, running through the entire town, spraying ice everywhere, and getting onto the sites of like the major heroes. But he was in a small town. Go to another small town. Go to all the ATMs, steal all the money, go to another small town. Keep going to small towns.
It's like a very common villain trope, right? Like they come from like a small city doing petty crimes and all, but then they set their sights for the larger cities because that's where the real money is at. That's where the real loot is at. And they see all this potential and they're like, I will settle here and I will steal from ATMs over here. Or in this case, I will steal from jewelry stores, apparently.
They stole from literally everything. It made no sense. I was like, these guys are just like fucking gone in the head.
I mean,
they're like,
Johnny is also very irresponsible in the way he acts, man. Fucking Casey is like, yo, just shut the fuck up and set it down. Yo, if you go to Supermax prison again, what the fuck are you gonna do, huh? And he's like,
yeah, and she's like, hey, I want to think about our future. And this guy's like, oh, what about our future? You're living with her over there. Like, at least think about her. He's like, almost goes to Supermax the day after he gets out of Supermax.
Basically, man, it's incredible. Oh my god, this guy as well, the ghost.
Yeah,
I don't know how he works either. He's supposed to be like this. He's supposed to be a transparent dude essentially, and that can go through walls and whatnot.
Yeah,
but then he can control his transparency at will. So he can have like his whole body go through all, but like a toe can be like fucking non-transparent. He can beat the shit out of someone with that toe alone.
Basically,
I need an explanation for that as well. Like, what the fuck? What is the extent of his powers? Like, how much can he do? Why is
okay, hold on. So, when they get the fake helmet, okay, this dude is like, yo, we actually keep it in a wall downstairs, haha, and then this dude goes to just like zoop, and he just falls down 2 floors.
Basically, yeah. Like, why the fuck would you tell someone who can just go through shit that it's downstairs? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
No, but how does he go through 2 layers of concrete? It feels like, and then just fall there and be like, fine, like, no problem at all, and like completely okay.
Plot armor, nothing else.
Yeah, like the whole show is just plot armor. There's literally nothing other than plot armor.
Oh man.
God freaking damn it. Also, Nandemo Theme, no, there is no JoJo reference over here. This is a no JoJo stream today. If you want JoJo, then come for our JoJo stream.
Also, yeah, Casey was very sexualized for someone. She was actually a very strong character. I actually liked her character. I don't know why she was made to be a very sexual point of the whole show. Like, she could have taken the lead role and I would have been generally fine with it. I would have seen her more of her in action than Johnny doing whatever the fuck he was doing. Because he was just generally being reckless, whereas she would have at least thought shit through, like, 2 steps ahead, like, okay, this is what's going to happen. Well, time to play it out a bit smarter, Every other episode, I was just going, man, this fucking idiot.
Yeah, they're all just absolute idiots, and they literally don't know what to do. It's just like, god damn it!
It's a bit of a.
It's so frustrating to watch it. Yeah,
frustrating.
I feel like this is something that people just smoke up and watch this, and they'll have a good laugh, and I think that's what this is.
Basically, yeah. It's funny in certain way. It's in its own way. It's funny. Like, you just look at it and see the absurdity of it all, and you go, what the fuck is happening? Like, why the fuck is it happening? And you get basically no answer for it. They just show all this shit. Like, yep, it happened. You just gotta live with it. Heads are blowing up randomly out of nowhere because that's apparently this guy's power. Accept it. Fuck it.
Yeah, I think this is like a next level parody which we just misunderstood.
Probably, I
This
don't
is
know.
like
I don't know how much the comic elaborates on their
this is like
powers.
freaking One Punch Man levels of absurdity, you know.
Yeah, but see, there in One Punch Man, at least it's like a it's like a, how do you put it? It's like a set in stone scale of strength. You know, everyone has their certain skills. There is no over explanation done for their skills. One guy uses a sword really well. One guy uses a bat really well. One guy is super strong, and then fucking comes Saitama, who is the strongest among them all. And all he does is beat the shit out of everyone in one punch. It's a simple story,
Yeah, but
but
also like you don't take it seriously because the freaking parody of
yeah,
every other
it's
manga, you
basically
know.
it's a parody of superheroes. Essentially, it's like it's not a real superhero.
Yeah,
He doesn't want to be a
I'm
superhero. He
telling
wants
you,
to.
this one has to be okay. What the fuck is it called?
It's way too serious for it to be a parody.
No way. Is
Super
Super
crooks.
Crooks good? Is the first question. Oh my god.
Super. So many people
Super
actually like the
Crooks, how
show.
many issues? Super Crooks comics, how many issues? What do they
Uh,
like about it? They makes no sense.
it's again, like I said, it's a simple show. There, you don't have to put much thought into watching it because any thought you do put into it gets reflected back onto you, and with a basically big fuck you, and you just go, fine, yeah, I guess. Like you could try explaining it to yourself, but you're just kind of putting yourself up for a defeated cause over there. It's stupid in its own manner, and you just have to watch it as a stupid show. It's not really like I felt a big headache watching each episode just looking at this guy's blunders. But if you are into watching, things go boom and big fights and powers beyond this world and of all proportions, then yeah, Super Crooks is a nice show on its own.
Well, if you like
For the amount of planning done for these kind of heists, it's surprising how fucking stupid they can be.
they are extremely
It
stupid.
is very fucking surprising how stupid they can be because they prepare this shit. The Heat and all those guys prepare this shit well beforehand, and these guys manage to find a way to fuck it up in some glorious manner.
God damn. Yeah, no, dude. I don't know what to say about this. Like,
It's a whatever show. Again, I'm not against anyone watching it. If you want to watch it, it's fun in its own way. If you find it's fun, go for it. Animation is whatever. It's not the worst show out there, but I wouldn't recommend it myself.
overall, it's
If
just
I
whatever. The whole thing is just whatever.
Yeah.
It's like a time pass watch. Like, you just again you get high and watch it, or you have literally nothing else to do and you're bored. You just watch this shit. I
If you're
guess.
looking for like a Marvel sort of comic adaptation in a comic anime adaptation, this is it right there. This is basically it. This is like not Marvel, more DC because every other superpower is just bullshit in its own manner.
There
So
and like everyone is OP.
everyone is OP. Everyone is OP in their own way, and the OP just keeps going up and up and up and up and up, and everyone is just OP. But everyone, there is always a bigger fish at the end of the day, and you never know who it's going to be. So
And there's
it's a
like
stupid watch.
yeah, and there's like literally no sense in anything. Like there's no originality, no creativity,
Yeah.
nothing. It's just like
But there
boom
is.
boom.
That's the bad luck bullshit. The bad luck.
Hey, that's literally one
That's
thing.
just like, but see, it's stupid again. Like,
You know what? I'm going to
I
search
want to see bad
the
luck.
super power of bad luck.
There is an entity in there's like a god in some culture. I think it's a Jamaican god or something. He's called the Baron Samedi. He's supposed to be like a voodoo god essentially, and he's supposed to be like the arbiter of good luck and bad luck. He has the power of luck basically. So you can imagine that it is a very interesting to see this power come up in comics as well. But they just show it in such a dumb, convenient manner that you just wonder, okay, what the fuck is the potential of this power? Because he can do literally anything from have a butterfly going to someone's mouth to throwing a fucking airplane onto them. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean this guy just he does everything. Like he controls the universe basically.
Basically, like if he thought a bit outside of petty larceny and like
Okay,
robbing
Black
ATMs
Cat,
and jewelry.
Black Cat from Marvel, it manipulates luck.
Black Cat Marvel. Oh, Black Cat is fucking Spider-Man's girlfriend, isn't it? Yeah.
None of these things.
Partner, yeah.
Also, for some reason, Zero Fuku from Record of Ragnarok also
He controls
apparently.
luck.
Apparently.
I thought Zero Fuku was supposed to be like the anguish of
He
the 10.
possesses absolute control over bad luck and misfortune, which he used to absorb and take away
okay,
from
okay.
all of humanity's misfortune.
I see. Okay, that makes sense. But see that even there, it's like there's like a source to it to some extent. This guy just can shoot bad luck out of his fingers for fun. Again, like I said, it's like I need a bit more of an explanation for these guys. I can't just be told that yeah, this guy just shoots bad luck and just live with it like that. Like, what the fuck? You introduce such an interesting mechanic and you say nothing about it. Come the fuck on! At least give me something more.
Yeah, but it's just a lazy character in the first place. So
it is lazy. Most of them
there's
are lazy.
no originality. That's all I'm gonna say. It's just Migi Dota is spamming Twitch emotes. How do I ban this guy?
But yeah, Super Crooks. Tons of this. Also, I wanted to ask on this guy, the fucking Count Orlok. What does he do? Because from what I've seen, he's like
dies.
a god-tier magician.
Yeah, and he's like an OP character, and then he fucking dies. That's all that happens.
All he does, huh?
OP shit, and then he fucking dies. He comes in, he's on screen he speaks for like three seconds, and then he turns and he's dead.
Man, I wanted to see him because I saw him do the whole casino maneuver and him fighting off some superhero and utopian at the same time. And I was like, okay, this is going to be a really interesting character to watch later on because he can control magic, so to speak, or he does magic tricks as a power. So
no, he's like supposed to be really, really OP.
No, but like, what is his power supposed to be?
Being OP, he can do apparently all kinds of shit. He literally like just pulls up water all around him and makes shit explode. He does all kinds of shit.
He controls, he manipulates objects like floating around him and all that. I thought he was he seems similar to the Magneto dude, the guy you said was psychic.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. My God, it was. I would say you could watch much better things in life, but if you really want to waste your time, you can watch this.
It's an okay cartoon, if you will. Okay anime. Go for it.
Yeah, there are much better anime to watch.
If you've not watched the Marvel Universe, I suggest you watch that first and then you watch this. But I don't think you'd want to watch this after watching the Marvel Universe. And who hasn't watched the Marvel Universe?
Or you could head over to Nandemo YouTube and watch all our episodes about different anime. Yes. We have some good ones there. We tell you which ones are good, which ones are not.
Good opinions on powers and all that shit.
We also put up a lot of videos with different analysis of different shows which we like. So you can check that out. And we can end this episode now because we're freaking done with this show.
Basically.
How long was this episode? This episode was exactly an hour.
Fucking hell, not bad. We actually dragged it out. Nice.
Well, enough. We could shit on it enough for an hour, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to blame Sid because he was supposed to discuss this with us and he didn't give us any warning at all. Okay, he didn't give us any warning at all that it was going to be bad. He just like, yeah, watch it. Yeah, it's great.
This motherfucker fucking put us in a trap again.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, you can find us on Nandemo Podcast on YouTube, or you can find us on r/Nandemo on Reddit. Yet. What?
Don't end the stream yet.
Oh, why? What are you doing?
Putting up the link.
Oh. But yeah, Nandemo Podcast on YouTube and r/Nandemo on Reddit. And you can even join our Discord, which is on our YouTube link. So if you want to, we discuss random things and have random arguments over there. It's very fun for me, at least. Yeah, so you can join us anytime you want. You can request stuff if you want. If you think we have some good thoughts about something, you can ask us to do a certain something. And we shall see you in like 3 days or 4 days, whether you want us to be there or not. And we will be
basically.
We'll be back with what are we doing? Yeah, but no, wait, weren't we supposed to do Lighthouse or something?
Oh yeah, we're supposed to do Rook. Shit.
We don't. Okay, we'll be back in some days,
We'll be
and
back in some
you
days.
can
We'll
see.
discuss.
You can
Either
see us
Rogues or
then.
the Adda, one or the other. Yes.
Yes, of course.
Uh-huh.
Bye bye.